You gotta love it. Hey, it's Richelle Shaw, author of The Million Dollar Equation of How to Build $1 Million Business in Las Vegas Without the Casinos. And I am the local Fox 5 here, the money honey, where I give financial advice and just what I think you should be doing with your money for entrepreneurs and for consumers. So, hey, hope y'all had a great weekend. I had a really, really good weekend, and saw lots and lots of football. Lots and lots of football. So I do have a football little comment to get to. Before we get there, I was looking. There are two women in Utah who are suing Curls Jr., saying that their ads are offensive and that women should be are objectified in the ads, because they're sitting there eating the hamburger. You've seen them where they, you know, really? Okay, but when they're eating it, I'm like, damn, that hamburger does look good. Which is ultimately what you want the commercial to do. So, really? So they want to ban those types of commercials. And don't you kind of think that that's free speech? You should be able to put in whatever commercial that you want. Now, Hardee's, which is also owned by the same giant corporation, now they have one where they sell a fried bologna in Velveeta breakfast sandwich. Now that's the one that we should be suing them for. Who eats fried bologna and Velveeta? There's only a certain demographic of people who eat fried bologna and Velveeta. And they know that they were targeting that same audience. So now if somebody should be concerned, I think we shouldn't really worry about the chicks eating the hamburger that we know she ain't eating a hamburger anyway because the hamburger weighed more than her, right? We should be concerned about fried bologna and Velveeta. Some stuff that'll kill you if you eat it more than once or twice. I mean, that's just like all bad. All bad. There's nothing good about a fried bologna and Velveeta sandwich. There's no nutritional value. Nathan, nothing. Nathan is what we say at my house. We go, it's Nathan. That means that it's just totally, totally bad for you. So I got a little chuckle out of that. A couple other things that got me this weekend about watching football. Boy, after first halves, you think the game is over. And there were 4 comebacks yesterday. 4 comebacks, 2 that went to overtime. How could you not love the drama of that? Because once again, I love sports because sports and entrepreneurship are almost exactly the same. Right? It leads you to, oh my goodness, this is something that we need to do. We never, ever, ever need to give up. Is it fourth quarter for you? Is it fourth quarter? Is the time running out? Well, it actually is this year, right? September's coming. Really, literally yesterday I saw ads. Kmart is now doing layaway ads for Christmas. So they didn't say Christmas in it. They said, a lot of things happen in the month of December. Once again, it's a Christmas ad, right? So Christmas ads are already here. So what are your customers doing? Have they sat down already? Are they relaxing? Are they stopped? Are they still buying? I mean, if your business is not related to the holiday period, what are you doing to make sure that your customers are still investing with you, are still buying your products, are still buying your services? What are you doing? This is a time where if you are on my list, which you can go to RichelleShaw.com and get emails from me. If you like these videos, of course, you can just make sure that you're in my circle, or you can go up here and subscribe to it on my YouTube channel. But if you are around me, you're going to get my Finish Strong, Start Stronger series, where I teach you step by step of what you should be doing right now at this last part of the year to ensure that your Christmas isn't messed up. So, how'd I come up with that? Well, back in the old telephone days, my target market was a credit challenge customer. So it only took the first year before I recognized that they don't pay their bills at Christmas time. holiday time. They were paying for buying their children new shoes, new Xboxes, new basketballs, new bikes. They could care less if they didn't have a phone. They didn't care. They didn't care. So I had to figure out a way to make sure that my Christmas didn't suck. Because you know what happens when customers don't pay in December? Yeah, my Christmas used to suck. So I would lay out in my marketing calendar to make sure that for November and December, I was doing all preventative things to get customers to pay on time, rewarding them for paying early, encouraging them with incentives, making sure that my Christmas didn't suck. I wish I could say it was all because I love a marketing calendar and I am such a planner, but really it was like, I want to make sure, no matter what, that my kid has a great Christmas instead of their kids running around with all the things that they want and we didn't get anything. So you want to make sure that you are taking this time seriously and that you're not giving up. So just like those teams yesterday that had the 4 comebacks in the afternoon, you want to make sure that you are doing the same, that you are not giving up, that you are pushing through to make sure that it happens. All right, so I wasn't going to talk about this because I really didn't think that it was any of my business, but really, has that ever stopped me before? All right, so no. So here's 2 things that are going on right now that really make me say, what the hell? Really? What the hell? So the first one is they released the video of Ray Rice and his fiance and now wife. How he still gets to play football is beyond me. Is really beyond me. I mean, it's not like he just kind of, but he knocked her out cold. Knocked her out cold. And what that is teaching us, when we make mistakes, when I made mistakes on $40 million, it was over. It was over. I didn't get a chance to, I'm really sorry. And now he's married her. He hadn't married her before. And so I'm anxious to see if she really had seen the video. Because you know what happens is that when he's nice to you the next day, we forget. I mean, that's how we go back to our exes. That's how we let fools that never should have been in our life to begin with, that's how we let them come back. It's not because they've changed, just because we only think about the good times. We go, oh, but my ex loved the Steelers, and they had a great game yesterday. So wouldn't that be fun to just talk to him about the game? He needs to stay right where he is. Okay. So I'm wondering if she ever saw the video. And now that the video's out there, what happens now? What happens now? I mean, my ex raised his voice at me, and it took my mama 6 months to talk to him again. So what are her friends and family think about this dude? Talk about an uncomfortable Christmas dinner, an uncomfortable Thanksgiving. You better hope he's playing on Thanksgiving, because, man, wow. And 2 games, so, $100,000. Wow. I hope he sees this as a real second chance. And I love football. And I'm having a hard time watching. And I'm someone who watches every single game. So yesterday I watched every game. I was flipping channels while there were 2 games on. I mean, I'm excited about tonight that there's going to be 2 games for Monday Night Football. But all I got to say is, damn! Really? I hope you don't drink no more. Because if you were drinking, she's going to have post-traumatic stress. Because I couldn't even sleep next to him. He'd have to sleep with one eye open, as we say, the whole time. The whole time. All right. The NFL, if you want women viewers and you want to fix that business, you got a lot of work to do. You better be donating, supporting, creating events. And if you need somebody to come, you can always hire me to come to the set and do my what I think about what happened last week. Yeah, so that you can get women back, because I don't know if you're ever going to be able to. I don't know if you're ever going to be able to. All right. And then the last thing that I said I wasn't going to say anything about, but hey, what the hell? What the hell? I've already said what I had to say about the NFL. So let's talk about the NBA. So let's talk about the owner in Atlanta who now says, ooh, I'm going to turn myself in because I wrote a nasty email. Is that what y'all think happened? And it may be part of my something just ain't right. Something just ain't right. But I'm thinking he didn't know how to fill the stadium. And because he doesn't know how to fill the stadium, he says, let's put it up for sale. But I can't just put it up for sale and not get top dollar. Let me create some outrage. Let me create something that will make somebody rally against so that I can get top dollar like old boy got top dollar. The Clippers. Just think about that. Let's watch how this plays out. Let's watch how this plays out. Because I don't know anybody in their right mind who turns themselves in for an email that was, he probably could have. And it might have been that he wrote the email and then he said, okay, how do I get out of this? By making the most money possible. Let me turn myself in. But I can't imagine that it's not strategic, that it's not something that he's doing. All right, so I know I'm being controversial, but whatever. By the way, I've been watching your thumbs up, thank you very much, and the thumbs down. So that means I'm doing something right. If you like me, great. Let's do it again. If you don't, you ain't got to watch. You ain't got to watch. So I don't have to have that anymore. All right. I love you for free. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll talk about what's on my mind in the Richelle Rant. All right. See you. Bye.